All right, really quick look over at Tesla on the monthly. So this month you can see we broke through this trend line that we had been holding. So we're going to go ahead and remove that one. And this is the area we're going to be watching. If we continue to pull down this month right through here, 234 is where I want to see us bounce. I can't imagine we get that far back down again. We could come down and get these wick fills right through here at about that 270 area before we bounce. If we continue on down, it's going to be that 262 area from there. So kind of just keep those levels in mind as we're moving. Let's see if we can get a push or a bounce some point and head back up. But for right now, we're definitely holding in this current downtrend. Looking at the weekly chart, we've been holding pretty steadily in here, a couple tests here, a couple tests here, but then we got that breakout. We just wicked above and then came right back down to center. And then we did the same thing. We wicked below, came right back to the same range once again. So watching this area, we need over that 337 and holding to get a push, or below 312 and holding to get a push. We can move those wicks down, or move our trend lines down to include those wicks, and it does give us a little bit more room to move, and we could continue to just stay sideways. So first I'm watching these levels, and then I will look for the next levels as well once we kind of get more direction, because right now we're just chopping along through here. So looking over at the daily chart, same kind of thing. I'm just watching this major trend line up top. We tested it, had a major rejection. We tested it, had a major rejection. We've come back down to this area now once again. So I am watching to see what happens next. Will we hold this 297 and potentially bounce? If you look right here to the left, you can see we've got a lot of chop through here. And this has just been a really tricky area to get through. So we pushed back up inside once again. And once we clear this area, we do have another area of chop right above it to get through as well. So this is why it's been a little bit tricky, and Tesla's just kind of given us that push and then rejection. And it's just been such a rocky area for both of these spots. So I'm really looking for a move above 352 or a move below 297. I'd like to see if we can hold that 297 for a much closer trend line. We can do something up here, but I'm still watching that 297 right now to see if that's where we bounce. So keeping your eyes open and looking at the charts is going to help you to kind of figure out if it's a stock you want to trade or if you need to wait for a breakout. Right now, this is a range I'm just not really interested in. I do want to see what happens if we break lower and outside of this chop zone, and if we hold that 297 heading into Monday. So let's see what this week brings us.